on that front, on the COVID front, maybe you could give us some insights for at least, diba, something for us to cheer about. Do we? I mean, look, the numbers seem to be holding. The downward trend seems to be holding. I guess my first question is, does the downward trend already factor in all the political activities and campaigns that started 2-3 weeks ago?
Yes, Robbie. So isa-isa natin. The downward trend is holding. Positivity rate is na at 4% in NCR. And yung healthcare utilization, it's at 25% in NCR. If we compare it, yung best month natin, December 10 to 16, actually compared it to sa Go Negosyo webinar, yung healthcare utilization rate at that time was 24%. So it's we're already comparable sa healthcare utilization during our best week last year, no, December 10 to 16. Yung positivity rate, not quite there yet, but it's going to get there. And yung ADAR, hindi pa ganun kababa rin. It's at around 2, but we're getting there. So it looks like numbers are continuing to improve. We're not seeing a significant threat. We have seen mga more than 2 weeks of political activities. Wala pa tayong nakikitang noticeable or notable uptick. I mean, upticks are okay as long as we don't see a major surge tulad ng January. So we're not seeing any major surge. I mean, we don't think a major surge will happen.
But at the same time, the nature of those campaigns, ay knock on wood, diba? Sana, like we said, sana considered na yan dito sa mga nakikita nating trends. But two things lang to note about those campaigns. One is more and more that's going out of Metro Manila. More and more we're seeing these big rallies. And to that point, those rallies are in fact becoming bigger. So are we still bracing for any effects from that?
There could be effects, Robbie, because yes, we might not have seen effects dito sa NCR because we're heavily vaccinated in the NCR and we have significant population immunity from infections with Omicron. But there are provinces na mababa yung vaccine coverage, and there's a genuine concern for provinces with low vaccine coverage kasi we have seen in other countries, pag nagkakaroon ng resurgence, it's usually the unvaccinated who are getting infected with COVID, with Omicron. So there's a concern with that. Hopefully, mababa na talaga yung cases. Pero syempre, kahit mababa yung cases sa isang province, pwede siyang ma-import din kung magkaroon ng campaign rallies. I mean, someone could be bringing the virus to these places na mababa yung vaccination.
Well, outside the NCR, what are the other areas of concern? Kasi today, the city of Baguio and Negros Occidental, sabi nila, ayaw pa daw nilang mag-de-escalate because they still have a lot. They're still worried na hindi pa ganun ka-certain yung pagbaba ng mga COVID cases nila. They're not sure if this will be sustained, and considering all the election activities going on, they're worried about it. Ano ba yung mga areas of concern pa outside the Metro Manila?
And that's surprising, Ami. I mean, from our metrics, Bacolod has comparable metrics with NCR. I just don't know about their vaccination metrics. Pero in terms of yung ADAR nila, yung positivity rate, it looks good. We are already considering them low risk. Baguio City, higher ADAR, but they're also looking good from our perspective. Low risk, but I guess if they want to be more conservative, more cautious, we definitely respect that. Syempre, they might be seeing other things on the ground that we're not seeing based on numbers. So and they might have reason to be cautious. Pero generally, yung mga areas of concern natin, yung mga areas with high positivity rate. Mostly nasa Mindanao area. For example, General Santos has a very high positivity rate. Puerto Princesa has a high positivity rate. So, but in terms of trends, they're all decreasing naman. They're all on a downtrend. Ang concern lang natin is because of the high positivity rate. And I mentioned kanina, it's an honest indicator. There could be concern na kulang yung testing nila, and that's why they have a high positivity rate. And maybe that's why the number of cases is low. In the NCR, we don't have that big of a concern kasi the positivity rate is low. So we don't think na kulang naman yung testing dito sa NCR.